in your meditative state, if you are meditating successfully, two things will happen. One or two things happen. Let's say you're a drunk and you can't help but say no to drink or drugs. One or two things will happen automatically if you just understand what I'm about to say. Where you could not say no to drink before, it would take just a small amount of effort to pull back, where all the effort in the world wasn't able to do that before. That's number one. Or immediately you become incompatible with it. So since you've been forgiven, see, the whole idea is that you need to realize you've been forgiven of all your sins. That's a very important thing that God, in His wisdom, leaped to the end of the human race, to where everyone is, and knew that we all had to learn to suffer the sin. In other words, how can I say this? No human being on earth has sinned. In this truest sense, it's the thing within you. It's when you came into the world, the world entered you. The corruption of your parents. There's hardly a parent on earth that does not know how to, well, how can I say it? That does not corrupt a child. The very fact that your father marries your mother is that the nature of the man born of woman goes to the woman for the reassurance, like a dope pusher to the addict, dope addict to the pusher. Men go back to women looking for love, and into him comes what she possesses him right away. Immediately, a relationship means that men born of women go back to women that need to be saved from themselves by men. But men born of women are corrupted. They're of an impure seed of your father, his father, and the father before him. Every man ever since paradise was lost, every relationship breeds a woman and men that when they leave their mothers and fathers, they are addicted to the women for the sense of who they are, and that's ego, pride. And the woman, the nature that is in the woman is not the woman, it's the nature that comes through the woman and destroys men. So that none of the human race can survive. Every man is either weak for women or brutal to women, but there's no good between them. And so the knowledge of Paradise Lost is taught as a fable, a story. Everybody laughs about it. It's not funny. But the truth of the matter is, if God had made man and woman and said, here's your choice between loving me or eating the fruit of the forbidden fruit, which means makes you God. The forbidden mood separates you. The forbidden fruit, small. The atheist will say, what kind of God is this? Just for a piece of fruit, he gets thrown out of the garden and the whole human race gets lost and suffers. It was necessary because how could something pure and simple without experience not deal with the temptation, not succeed? It's love at first bite right away. But God knew that would happen. And if He made 1,000 billion Adams and Eves, they'd all fail and they'd perish. So the physical body is unlike a spirit. It is the physical body. We hear stories of the war in heaven, and where the angels fell defeated and fell to earth. Remember the story. I tell you, they're here, and they operate through the females. See, so when the female is born, she carries that load.